What's going on, my Flabby family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. Satou Sabally ended up calling out the commissioner for her scheduling skills, man. My goodness, we're about to get into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 26.5, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
Yeah, I think this is a conversation that could also be important for the next CBA. You know, Cathy added a lot of games, and us as players, recovery is so important. We put our bodies on the line every single time. We had 9 games in 18 days. It's not really responsible for a commissioner. I think other teams have like 3 back-to-back, so it's just a lot of things that we could clean up in terms of scheduling, but we've persevered and we show that we can do it. It's just something that obviously along the way over the course of a long season, that's really hard to do.
Sheesh. So you heard what she said, man. Very irresponsible for the commissioner. That's tough, man. Honestly, we needed this last year for the Indiana Fever. They played 11 games in 19 days. All right, what was the outrage on that one, man? My goodness. I think Satou Sabally is a part of the Wnba, so that's probably why she's bringing it up. But, we needed somebody to speak on the behalf of the Indiana Fever last year. But it is what it is. I do agree with her to an extent where the scheduling is off. It's off, man. I remember one day, I forgot, was it last week? It was sometime last week, I believe, or the week before. There was only a hockey game on. Only a hockey game. A perfect time to have some WNBA going. No game was on that day. No game. And I was like, dang, bro, they missed a perfect opportunity to have just WNBA focused on. But not disrespecting hockey, because I know a lot of my people in here, they like hockey too. But just saying, man, it was only hockey they were going against. Like, fam, come on, man. Now, the thing what she's speaking on with back-to-backs, I think they have to happen, to deal with cost efficiency. Let's say, for instance, you have the Dream, right? They go over there and play the Sparks. It would make sense to have the Dream fly all the way back home and then fly all the way back over to play the Aces. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might as well have them play the Sparks and then go to Nevada and go ahead and play the Aces, right? So I think, you have to think about that. Think about TV deals, right? You have to think about, like, if you have a game on Friday or something like that for Ion, and then the next game you have on CBS for a Saturday game, you're going to have a back-to-back. You see what I'm saying? So the back-to-back stuff is really not terrible, but I do get what she's saying. It's kind of harsh on their bodies and things like that, but that's why you have to do your best to take care of your body. You feel what I'm saying? Not comparing women to men, but Michael Jordan played 9 of his seasons, all 82 games. And honestly, if you look at how the NBA is now, man, there's so many players sitting out. You're missing games left and right. You don't know which game you want to go to because there's a huge possibility that the superstar might be sitting out that game. So you have to really take care of your body, man. That's the main thing. You are being paid as a professional to do these things and to be able to handle these things. This is what you're being compensated for. So this is your job. I know it sounds harsh, but that's the reality of it, right? Now, I think Satou Sabally is talking about these things and thinking about it because she has yet to play a full season due to injuries and things like that. But it brings to my attention that most of these women, they want the same amount of money that the men are making, but they are not willing or capable of doing a third of what the men are enduring right now to make that money. They're barely playing over half of what the men are playing and nowhere near the actual number of games that they're playing, but they want to make the same amount of money that the men are making. That's tough, man. That's tough. I don't know how you're going to make this money if you can't handle playing more games and actually dealing with the back-to-backs to help with the cost efficiency and the TV deals. You have to be able to deal with these things. If you can't, I don't know how you're going to necessarily see more money or get close to the amount of money that men are making. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't look possible. I don't see how 1 + 1 is equaling 2 right here. I don't see it. It's almost like you want to get paid more money for less work. And that's not how the world works. All right. Unfortunately. But like I stated before, it's about taking care of your body. You're getting paid to do this. You have to move accordingly. If not, you will suffer the consequences. And that's just how it goes, man. Yeah, I get it. Gender-wise, women can't really take too much on their legs and things like that. That's why we see a lot more injuries to women's legs. But you have to do everything you can to take care of your body. If you want to make the money, you have to go through the process to make the money, right? You can't just put out the same amount of effort and output and expect more money. That's just not how it's going to work, man. Granted, you can get an increase by doing the same thing, but it's not going to be a substantial amount of money like the men are seeing. You have to increase input, effort, all of that, man, in order to see more money. But hey, y'all let me know how y'all feel about Satou Sabally calling out the commissioner for scheduling. And how do you feel about what she said about back-to-backs? Do you think they need to cut all the back-to-backs? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.